and I'm the guitarist and singer of Versing.
I'm Graham Baker, and I play guitar in the band Versing.
Hey, I'm Max. I play drums and Versing the band.
Hi, I'm Kirby Lochner, and I'm the bassist for Versing.
What's up, guys? We are Versing, and you are watching Band in Seattle.
That's
Okay.
terrible! I had to finish my pretzel though. Hello, we're Versing.
Hey, we're Versing. You're watching Band in Seattle.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, noisy pop from Versing, playing songs from their new album Nirvana, recorded live at Victory Studios. Band in Seattle, uncover the music that moves you.
I've been whistling what I open distal thoughts at awoken. You chase away another demon each day. You call me out.
Call Me Out is, what do I want to say about Call Me Out?
I don't know, it's just fun to play. There's lots of like I get to do like a feedback part.
I get to sing on this song, which is always a treat. Call me out, you call me out, you call me out. That's what I say.
The solos are just like smashing and
Call Me Out's a pop song about your friends telling you when you're screwing up. We made the music video for Call Me Out with 4 iPhones. I built this cardboard contraption that could hold, kind of a 2x2 grid of iPhones. Put it on a tripod and filmed us playing the song, and then I would cut the 4 shots together into one shot, so it's kind of like, you're seeing the same thing at the same time, but from different angles.
well, we all met in college, basically through the radio station in college.
I knew Graham because he was my assistant at the radio station, and I knew Max because he was one of my DJs. We just got together and started playing some of the songs I'd written. And
We played like one show as a 3-piece, like a dumb like college house party.
And eventually, we realized we could use another guitarist, so.
We lived together, Max and Dan and I, when we moved to Seattle. And so they were playing as a trio when we were living in Seattle, and then eventually they plugged me. They were using all my gear, so it was about time. Yeah.
Nothing left to offer to the unknown, to the unknown. Sing us something easy to remember, to remember. Laying down my words like burning embers, like burning embers. Light 'em up.
process is it's really about conflict and things being put against each other, and I really like to take other viewpoints in my songs and kind of examine those and try to understand conflicting viewpoints.
But there's something about, what does he say? The childish oppositionality is a phrase Dan uses.
We used to just joke, like playing games or like video games and stuff like that. We would just say, oh, like, let's verse,
Like little kids, like when you're like 8, you're like Rex Soccer League or whatever. We're gonna verse that team.
We joke about it a lot, actually, just because we're always bickering with each other. It's not even a loving way. We all love each other so much, so we always talk about how we're just versing each other. And it's just kind of funny how it worked out that way.
I stepped out to see about the words truth, but shouted in a whisper. Faced with
Dan, he's a Scorpio.
Dan is our fearless leader.
It's kind of nice to have Dan be the main visionary, I guess.
My first performance was actually at my 8th grade talent show. I auditioned with a Bob Dylan song. The day before the actual talent show, I wrote my own song and played that instead. And it was kind of a political song about the school administration. So I won 3rd place though. Graham is he's a hot one.
Graham, he has strong convictions and he'll stick to them.
Graham just likes to do his own thing.
Like I make all of like the merch. I like dub the cassettes for versing. I like make the t-shirts too. So I think it's important to do everything that you possibly can inside of the band. Kirby, he just generally has good sense.
Kirby, I would say, is our band mom.
Kirby's the muscle.
I primarily a guitarist. First real band I was in, I played bass as a way to join the band, which is similar to what I did for versing. They were a trio. They wanted to add a second guitar, and so I was like, hey, I'll play bass, because Graham wanted to play guitar real bad.
Max is great. He's the wild card, I think.
He's like the mascot. He's #1. He's always happy.
Max is a sweet boy. Everyone loves Max. He is the classically trained one.
I started playing piano when I was young in like 2nd grade. I added on viola. Did both of those pretty seriously until high school where I dropped piano and just started focusing on viola, and I went to college and everything for viola. And as soon as I graduated college, I pretty much never touched the viola again.
When we come back, lots more to uncover about versing.
That song has chorus in it. A lot of chorus.
Everyone likes to turn up my bass really loud whenever we play that song for people.
Die. That's a song about 2 people talking about what happens when you die.
Die is a fun song because I'm the star of the show on that one. Everyone likes to turn up my bass really loud whenever we play that song for people.
It has like the My Bloody Valentine like kick on every single beat, which was like so hard for me when I first started playing and versing and first started playing drums seriously.
Die kind of rips off of some Flying Nun bands, but it's okay. An homage.
lyricist. He studied English in college and stuff, so he's got a nice way with words. Well, when I was living with Dan, you would hear the little snippets of the songs as he was working on them.
A lot of it, I think, is just subconscious imagery. I'll be writing the song, and whatever the first words that come to my head are that really fit with a certain part of the song, I'll say, oh, like, you know, I just came up with that off the top of my head, but that's what the lyric has to be for this part. And then I kind of work backwards from there. But I usually don't really construct a narrative or worry about telling a personal story. Sometimes I like to have songs that are from different perspectives that aren't my own.
What a joy it's been to hear from one of you all at once. And stitching your words all clattering, coughing up swallowed dust.
Chorus As is really about bad advice. People who feel very qualified to give you advice. You know, the chorus in your life, if your life's a play or a musical, they all want to give you advice, and not all of it's good. A lot of traditional wisdom is very bad.
That song has chorus in it. A lot of chorus. Me and Dan both got chorus pedals at the same time. It's like that classic like 80s sound, like The Cure. We both didn't have them for like most of, but now we like love chorus.
Chorus As, this one's like one of our heavier songs, which I like. I like heavy music, and so it's nice to play one that, I don't know, you can feel in your stomach.
Farther than what I had known, understood nothing of it then, preferring to be alone. He wanted to save himself from fear, so he showed me the way to fall. Said, if you wanna fight for something, well, may as well not fight at all.
After the break, you'll find out a lot more about versing.
Probably as fast as I can and as hard as I can and as loud as I can for like 5 minutes straight.
I'm kind of shy. I don't know. There's sort of an oppositionality between those two sides of myself, you know.
Houses all across the street, and you stopped coming by.
Haunted House is kind of a love song, sort of about, you know, missing someone, and the ghost of the relationship lingers after.
Haunted Houses is probably like the catchiest song Dan wrote, which is really wonderful. It's just so nice. It's a very nice song.
Curse will crawl behind and bring me to my knees.
I've been playing music my entire life, so even if I'm not doing it as a career, like we're not making money from versing, we don't necessarily, like it would be nice to make money, we would love to make money, and maybe someday we will, but even if we're not, it's just we all love playing, we love playing together, we love playing for people, and we just love being in a band.
It's like a weird like dichotomy of like, we take it very seriously and we like have goals and stuff. We want to like be playing more, we want to like go on bigger tours. Me personally, like I have like no, I guess, illusions of like making it big because there's like such a small percentage of people who play music like in this world that like can like not work.
Body Chamber, this one's really fun. I like Body Chamber because this one's like Max and me the whole time.
Body Chamber is really tiring to play because I'm playing probably as fast as I can and as hard as I can and as loud as I can for like 5 minutes straight and just sweating up a storm. It's always so hot, but it's so much fun to play.
Probably our longest song.
And I get to do a nice whooshing sound at the end. I really like to do songs that are inspired by a lot of the German krautrock bands from the 70s. So that one's just the same bass line the whole song, kind of motoric and monotonous in a way.
The future of versing, I'd like to see, I don't know, I'd like to see more of the world. We could go to Europe on a tour, that would be amazing.
I guess part of the goal is to be able to do this for a living, you know, to not have to go back to our day jobs. It's sort of a fantasy, but, you know, I think most musicians fantasize about that. I don't think of myself as a performer, but, you know, I have to be a performer, and, you know, I love getting up in front of people and performing, and I'm kind of shy. I don't know, there's sort of an oppositionality between those two sides of myself, you know. Shy, but also, you know, when I get up on stage, I play, you know, really loudly. I like to play for the people in the way, way, way back. People who are 2 doors down, who aren't even in the building, you know, they need to hear it too. The people who need to hear it most are the people who are least likely to be there. That's, I'm trying to reach them.
Thank you so much. Reversing.
To uncover more of the music that moved you tonight, go to bandinseattle.com, where you can learn more about versing and watch their full concert. Tune in next week to uncover more music that moves you on Band in Seattle.